Lesson 6 I call, Show Me the Money. As I mentioned in the last lesson 5, before I had mastered trust, my thinking was pretty self-centered. I had this, what have you done for me lately? Or, show me the money relationship with God. This attitude was really getting in the way of my trusting in God and achieving a worry-free life of peace and serenity. I finally realized that it was time to say goodbye to this show me the money mindset in order to become a true truster. The show me the money mindset means I'd negotiate with God in my mind saying, God, first show me the money. Provide me with all my material wealth in advance. And then one day, maybe, then I'll consider getting around to serving you, God. Doesn't sound so bad? What's wrong with the asking God to first show me the money, you may ask? Let me put it like this. It's like I was demanding from God, quote, collateral in advance. You give me what I want first, and then I'll give you what you want second. Watch me poke some holes in this argument. I'll list 7 reasons why this attitude is just foolishness. My demanding that God provide me all of my current and future material needs and desires in advance to serving Him shows that I'm doubting, seeking, demanding, treating, compromising, undermining, and plain clueless. 1. I'm doubting God's strength and ability to provide for my material needs. 2. I'm seeking a collateral from God that has neither limit nor measure. 3. I'm demanding collateral from God to whom I'm already indebted, big time. 4. I'm treating God's, quote, credit score like that of a mere human. 5. I'm compromising on the feeling of security and peace that I really desire. 6. I'm undermining my chances to earn God's unlimited rewards by trusting in Him. 7. I'm really clueless, since my ability to repay God's kindness in the future is dependent on Him giving me life. We can go through these one by one. First, number 1. The first problem with the first show me the money attitude is I'm doubting God's strength and ability to provide for my material needs. It's only appropriate for me to take a collateral from a friend or colleague, but I wouldn't demand pay in advance from my boss, would I? All the more so, I shouldn't demand advance pay from the Creator, may He be blessed. 2. The second problem with this show me the money attitude is that I'm seeking collateral that has neither limit nor measure. Normally, the value of a collateral is commensurate with the amount of the debt. However, here it's like I'm demanding a collateral that has neither limit nor measure, i.e. there's no end to what I'm seeking from God, since I don't know how much money will be enough to sustain me and the members of my household for their food and other needs until the days of our deaths. If I were to have many times more money than in truth would be enough, my mind is still not at ease, since my end is concealed and the length of my days is unknown. I am a fool for seeking such collateral because it has neither limit nor measure. 3. The third problem with this show me the money attitude is that I'm demanding collateral from God to whom I'm already indebted. Big time. Listen, Mr. Ingrate, I say to myself, I can only demand collateral from a debtor if I don't already owe him any money. Only then might it be justified for me to request collateral. However, if I currently have outstanding debts that I owe to the debtor, and I recognize these as legitimate debts, then it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever for me to request a collateral from this debtor. Nor would it be fitting for me to take a collateral, even if he volunteered to give it to me. In short, it makes no sense to demand collateral from someone to whom I'm already indebted to. All the more so does this apply to the Creator. I should not demand collateral, i.e. wealth in advance of God, since I know that I have many legitimate debts that I owe Him. If it were possible to add up all the good deeds of all the people throughout history and to consider it as if one person performed all of them, those good deeds would not be enough to repay God for even one kindness that the Creator bestows. How then can I be so chutzpahdik and shameless to ask my Creator to give me great favors in advance of my service to God, in addition to the favors that He's already given me in the past? Think about it this way. What if God demands from me today to fulfill my obligations for tomorrow, or in a year or 2 from now? Would I agree to that? No way. How could God demand from me to fulfill my future obligations today when I don't even know if I will be alive to fulfill them? Rather, I can only be obligated in a defined amount of service during the present time, and only when I reach the future time will I become obligated in the service for that future time. Similarly, the Creator, may He be blessed, guarantees my sustenance for the present time, and in return, it is incumbent upon me to fulfill a set service of God today. Just as God doesn't demand for me to serve Him before it's time, so too, I shouldn't demand that God provide me with my sustenance for the future before that time arrives. Why then do I ask Him for the sustenance for the years to come when I don't even know if I will live until then? 4. The fourth problem with this show me the money attitude is that I'm treating God's credit score like that of a mere human. Under normal circumstances, collateral helps me resolve 3 concerns. 1. Concern that perhaps my friend will become poor and thus unable to pay his debt. 2. Concern that perhaps he will intentionally refuse to pay his debt. Or 3. Concern that perhaps my friend will die or be unable to find me. Collateral is widely considered to remedy these 3 concerns. But if I were to be confident with my friend, the debtor, insofar as these 3 concerns, it would without a doubt be considered a disgrace for me to demand collateral. All the more so when it comes to the Creator, may he be blessed, regarding whom these traits are not even applicable at all. It is even more disgraceful and astonishing that I might ask him for collateral in advance. 5. The fifth problem with this show me the money attitude is I'm compromising the feelings of security and peace that I really desire. Collateral is supposed to provide me with peace of mind, since I could use the collateral as payment for the debt that is owed to me, to benefit from it, or to sell it, or swap it, and use the money or object in return. However, demanding a collateral, i.e. wealth in advance from God, will not help me achieve peace of mind and freedom from the worries of the world. P.S. Only trust will. Let's say I have all the money in the world that I might need. I still can't be confident that the money will remain in my possession, for a mishap might possibly happen to it, or to me because of it. It is a false claim to think that obtaining worldly riches will bring me inner peace. It is foolish of me to seek this, because it is possible that the riches themselves will be a significant cause of my troubles and grief. As we learn in Pirkei Avos, the ethics of our fathers, a person who increases possessions increases worry. 6. The sixth problem with this show me the money attitude is that I'm undermining my chances to earn the infinite rewards that I could earn by trusting in him. If I were sure that my friend would repay his debt before its due date and would even repay double the amount that he owes me in return for waiting, then I would certainly never demand collateral in advance. And here I'm speaking about the Creator, may he be blessed. I know of his good conduct with me and his abundant kindness to me, both recently as well as in the past, and that God repays me for my acts of charity and service with unimaginable rewards that cannot be grasped by human intellect and certainly cannot be articulated. Since God's kindness to me is unlimited, it is even more of a disgrace if I demand collateral from him. 7. The seventh problem with this show me the money attitude is that I'm clueless. My ability to repay God's kindness in the future is dependent on him, on God himself, to give me life. I can only demand collateral if I'm able to supply merchandise that corresponds to the value of the collateral. However, in this case, I don't really have any control over my ability to repay God in the future. I'm not assured that I will be able to repay my old debts to God. All the more so, I can't be sure that I will be able to pay back my new debts. Even a perfectly righteous man cannot repay God for the good that he has bestowed upon him, were it not for God's helping him do so. If that's true about a perfectly righteous person, all the more so does it apply to an average person like me who needs God's help to fulfill the mitzvahs. In conclusion, thank God I deleted the show me the money mindset, and now I'm on my way to trusting in God and serving him day by day.